They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the playoff a year ago. The Mustangs will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Stallions offense will be first on the attack. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play.
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Got it in the middle. It's McGowan. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Stallions line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So SMU's offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Algier. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McGowan. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a first down for the offense. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Stallions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Stallions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Back to pass, it's Algier. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. First down for the offense. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Algier. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Final play of the quarter coming. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes a grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the Stallions buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. The give to the left. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Stallions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, it's Algier. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short. Coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's McGowan. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Stallions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's McGowan. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Touchdown Stallions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw, it's Algier. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. He's looking deep. It's a mid stride inside the 10. Touchdown Mustangs.
execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Buffalo. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play. Up for a loss.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some back.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw, it's Algier. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Stallions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep football was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Algier. Blasted as he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Floats it out in space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Catch in the middle. It's McGowan. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Stallions will snap it on 1st and 10. Quick handoff. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The snap sets up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Leaves it with the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Stallions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Stallions. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
16, Sharks, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Algier. Fires to the big fella. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
The Stallions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Algier. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Running back searching for a hole. Sweet cut there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU. time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 5 over Georgia Southern. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The play action fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. That's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting, but now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Algier. Got a man, it's Randall. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming.
And that's another first down.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown Mustangs. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. And the Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After those last 2 plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Get it out on the screen. Turning it on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun to give, looking for room. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll run the sneak for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
First and goal, SMU.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, SMU! And the beatdown has ensued.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. And the Stallions moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He'll throw it. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Stallions. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Number 10.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He's got it, so they convert the two and keep just a flicker of hope alive, down 2 possessions.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give to the single back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.